Hey KidsLife, welcome to our series Promises, where we will be learning all about the faithfulness of God through the promises that He made to some of the famous characters in the book of Genesis. Did you know that when God first created the world, He created it a perfect paradise? Imagine that! But sometimes it's hard to imagine that our world can be perfect when there is so much sad news and brokenness. But even when things go wrong, God is faithful to the promises that He makes to us. God has good promises for all of us, and He is faithful to fulfill those promises that He makes. KidsLife, are you ready for Grow TV? But first, let's check out our memory verse. Let's go.
Joshua 21:45. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled.
Hi there, you chicken nuggets. It's me, Carl, and welcome to Grow TV.
Hey everybody, it's me, Cassie, and I'm super excited today because it's my birthday, and you know what that means.
What?
Come on, you know.
I don't.
Last year you forgot to buy me a present, and this year you said you were going to buy me something really great. Remember that, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl, and your co-host, Cassie, where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Hi, Cassie. So it's your birthday today.
Yep, but you already knew that.
Of course I did. Happy birthday.
Thanks. So what'd you get me?
Well, it's a surprise. Come in.
Why'd you yell that?
Someone ring the doorbell.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, your hearing must be getting worse with age, Cassie. You should go see who it is.
I don't know.
Who's it? Oh, someone's knocking.
All right, I'll go check.
Okay, everyone, I did not know it was her birthday, and I cannot not get her a gift again. It'll make me the worst friend ever. So we gotta make a gift.
Hey, I'll just do this one.
There's no knocking outside. It was just that lady who's always screaming at the birds. What is this?
This? It's your surprise present.
My surprise?
Yep, be careful with it though. I spent a lot of money on it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Just say thank you.
Thanks. Carl,
Yeah?
you forgot my birthday, didn't you?
What? No! No way did I forget your birthday! You're crazy! That's insane! No way did I forget your birthday! Okay, yeah, I did forget your birthday.
You didn't spend any money on this, did you?
I did buy the tape.
Listen, Carl.
No, Cassie, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I know I promised I wouldn't forget, but I did. And I really tried.
Carl, it's okay.
What do you mean?
I knew you forgot, and I just want you to know it's okay. I actually kind of like the present.
Do you?
Sure. And to be honest, the promises I care about the most aren't the ones my friends make. It's the promises God makes, because you know they're always going to come true.
Always?
Always.
Always.
Yes, always. You remember Joseph? He was put in prison for something he didn't even do. But even in prison, God was still with him. Joseph had a gift of interpreting dreams, and one day Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, heard about it. Pharaoh asked Joseph to tell him what his weird dreams meant, and Joseph did. Joseph also gave him advice to plan ahead for the tough times coming, based on the dreams Pharaoh had. This impressed Pharaoh so much that he had Joseph taken out of prison and become second in command over all of Egypt. And then years later, his brothers, who thought he was dead, reunited with him and bowed at his feet.
Whoa, just like the dream he had when he was younger.
Yep, God kept the promises to Joseph, and God is keeping the promises to us now.
Like what kind of promises? Maybe I can get a promise and give it to you for your birthday.
That's nice of you, but everyone gets God's promises. It doesn't matter who you are. God's promises are for everyone.
All right, I knew that. Like, every time I clear my plate at dinner, I get dessert. And every time I eat dessert, I get really hyper.
I don't think any of those are promises God made. We can read the Bible to find real promises from God. Like Isaiah 41:10 tells us God promises to always be with us, so we don't have to be afraid. Matthew 6:33 says God promises to give us what is best for us when we put God first. And 1 John 1:9 says God promises to forgive us when we mess up.
Those are some awesome promises. God made all of them?
Yep, and not only does God make us promises, God keeps promises.
Can I promise you one thing right now?
Sure?
I promise I'm telling you the truth when I say, that's our big idea! Our big idea is God keeps promises.
So let's say it on the count of 3, okay?
Okay, 1,
2,
3. God keeps promises! Good job, everybody! Woohoo!
Thanks, Carl. Even though you forgot, you really made my day special.
Well, thanks for being understanding. I'm not very good at promises.
No worries. Plus, I ordered a cake for lunch and I told them you'd pay for it. That's alright, right? See you next week, kiddos.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Row TV.
Today, we take a closer look into the story of Joseph. While he was working for his master in Egypt, Joseph was accused of a crime that he didn't commit, and he was thrown in jail. What? God's promise to Joseph seemed so far away, but God hadn't left him. He gave him favor amongst the guards, and he also gave Joseph a special gift. God gave him the ability to interpret people's dreams. This gift came in pretty handy when Pharaoh started having really weird dreams. The only person that was able to understand and interpret those dreams was Joseph. He warned Pharaoh about a famine that was coming to Egypt, and because of this, they were able to make a plan about how to get through the famine. Joseph did such a great job that Pharaoh put Joseph in position of second in charge over all of Egypt. God kept the promise that he made to Joseph. And during the famine, his family came and bowed down to him, just like Joseph's dream at the start of his story. Did you know that there are promises that God gives us? God promises not to leave us. He promises to protect us, to fight for us, to forgive, and to always love us. There are so many more promises in the Bible that God gives us, and the best part is they are for everyone, and He always keeps them. How amazing is our God? Thanks so much for joining us this week, Kids Life. That was the final episode of our series Promises. We'll see you back here next week for a new series.